Apparently no one looked last time, because I said this last week.
I saw it last time, I just didn't comment on it because I'm a bad friend.
I had 4 AM work. Didn't feel like staying up until midnight.
There's one subject we haven't touched on yet, and it's one that you're supposed to...
We're live, by the way.
Yeah, I can tell. There's an ad playing. You're a verb. With a ukulele on your back?
Yeah, he's a hipster.
Why else? What else would be there?
And where else would you put a ukulele?
You do cool tricks.
What are you doing? Why are you playing this shit?
It is fun.
Because he's a cat? Or is it because she's a dog?
I mean, like, you're technically correct, but also, he's usually not that much of a problem. I think he misses us because we just got back for, like, being gone for a couple days.
That might be.
So, have you started over at the beginning of the skate park, or were you able to say your progress?
I know, I mean, it saves, like, the missions I've done.
Okay.
So how does this work? I missed last time you start in a skate park, but you go over all the rooftops and stuff?
Yeah, so I started in a bedroom, and now I have gotten out of the bedroom in order to hopefully find our big friend at work to make them happier by skateboarding.
Yes.
That's what we do.
The
Except
big
he
friend.
just died. Because he is a bird who fell into the sky, which is not where birds belong.
Well, I mean, this is a bird that skateboards, so obviously we can't fly and catch our sweet board.
Yeah, that would be absurd.
You have a big friend at work?
Yeah, the big friend.
Is he yellow?
I mean, I think he's a human.
Oh, okay. Because if this is just the video game version of Don't Cry Big Bird with a skate park drafted onto it, that's still pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen worse adaptations.
What the hell is Don't Cry Big Bird?
A book? A kid's book? A Sesame Street book?
Because Tim responded so easily to it that it sounded like it was just a thing that everyone knows about. Oh, and importantly, Kristin, there is also a dedicated scream button.
There's a dedicated scream button?
Yep. If you press the L button, your bird screams.
No, not scream, scrim.
Yes, I'm sorry. It is scrim.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
So how are you gonna make your friend happy by skateboarding over here away from them?
I don't know if we figured that out yet.
Okay.
What about not falling through the ground? Have you figured that out yet?
Unclear.
To be fair, I didn't see you fall through any ground. You fell through some clouds.
Yeah.
Fell through the rail the bird was grinding on.
Oh, okay.
Just 1 second the bird was doing a sweet grind, and the next second they were falling through the rail with no clear reason why.
Oh, I think my gear ran out, and my balance was off.
I cannot figure out what I have done.
What do you mean?
Regarding what?
What have you done?
I am echoing.
Oh, what?
But it's just me. It's entirely on my end.
That's wild.
Are you echoing on the stream because you're not
Yes,
on call?
yes.
So close on that one.
Yeah. I haven't played this since last time on stream, so I'm trying to re-get used to the controls.
Last time on Skatebirds. Scrim.
Basically.
Crap. Did you do a lot of scrim last time?
A decent amount of scrim for sure. Basically, whenever you do a trick in a combo, you only have a certain amount of time before you can before the combo runs out. And screaming is considered a trick, which means you can use it to extend your combo, at least somewhat.
Okay.
So somehow they turned screaming into just an actual mechanic.
Nice.
Let's try screaming. That's a good trick.
Was a lot.
It's gonna suck when you get later into the game and it says you have to do all these things in a single life without falling off the board.
I don't think that's a thing they're gonna ever make you do. And it tells me they understand.
Right.
That was a little janky. I mean, they literally don't have like a life counter in that way.
What's the countdown at the top?
That is the amount of time I have left to do this mission.
Close.
Yay!
Ooh.
You did it.
I'm so proud of you.
That's maybe the
Of
next
course.
thing.
Yeet.
Somehow that worked out.
Yeet works.
in mysterious ways.
Heh heh.
And that kid on the left is fucking cool.
With the headphones.
Yeah. Okay, so I just need to go in here. Oh my god, I'm holding this tape recorder in my mouth so I can catch all the gossip.
Nice. Nice.
Absolutely incredible. Love that they just added that without even saying anything about it.
I miss cassettes.
Yeah. You miss cassettes? They were
Yeah.
fun. They weren't like great at what they did, but in the
They were
concept.
fun.
Yep. Yep.
Thanks for the gossip. If my children do not destroy me, you can count on us to be at the Skylight party.
Oh, are you gonna bring your friend to a party?
I don't think so. I think we're bringing a bunch of crows or a bunch of birds to a skylight to bust through it because our friend works in this building, so we're trying to go find him.
Ah.
Yeah. Interesting. Somehow, I am echoing through Discord.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Okay, bye.
Can you just leave?
Yeah. But he came back.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like that time it was Gentleman's Game.
Yeah. I might be better now. Think I might have fixed it.
Yay!
What was it?
Let's, there we go. There we go.
I missed you with Discord.
It's a further issue. Check one. Shit.
Nothing, Morgan.
No. It's something to do with yeah, I don't know. But I've got it fixed now. so that it's not doing that. It's borked in other ways, but it's not doing that one particular problem. So that's good.
That one particular one. Love it.
Yay! Now I can go back to handling meat.
Nice.
This sausage.
Yeah. You know I love touching my sausage.
Oh, well, that's a weird thing to do on stream.
Well, that's why I'm hiding from stream.
I was about to say, I don't know if I want to ask if any of you have ever done it. I feel like that's a little too personal.
I can share that I have never masturbated while on stream. At least not on this no.
Yeah, not on this stream.
We don't get paid enough on this stream.
Not on Twitch. That's right, everyone. Come on by for my OnlyFans. Actually, it's a I have a site where I talk about making Mexican pudding type desserts. So please join me on my OnlyFans.
Thought that's where you're going with that.
Gotcha.
I didn't know where you were going with that. I was like, you don't jerk off to cooking shows now, do you?
Yeah, halfway through, everyone's just like, wow, that sounds really specific.
Everybody's got a kink.
I feel like not everyone.
Just one.
There's a lot of people in history that I feel like did not. And they probably should have.
They probably had them, they just didn't know about them.
I was unable to hear Kristin.
I said they probably did have kinks, they just weren't aware of them.
I picked up just the very last bit of that.
They
Well, I'm not
probably had
saying the
kinks.
same thing 5 times just for you.
Okay, but what about
Yeah.
6?
But here's the thing. If I don't hear it, the stream can't hear it.
Why not? Everyone else is hearing it.
No one else here is running the stream.
Yeah, Did y'all hear the why not part of her sentence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it not
Is
being
your headset
recorded
bad?
through
Is that what the
Discord?
problem is?
I'm missing like the first few seconds of everyone's talk.
So not just me.
Correct.
So every time we say something to you, we have to repeat it. So every time we say something to you, we have to repeat it.
Oh, this is gonna be a long stream. This is gonna be a long stream. All the birds are pink. All the birds are pink.
As they should.
All right, guys, we'll be back in a minute.
Have you heard anything Tim said?
I haven't really said anything.
There we go.
Oh, that explains a lot.
What?
Just trying to figure out why no one's pictures were there.
Everything is breaking tonight.
Correct. Everything is breaking tonight.
Everything is broken. Ooh, are we live again?
Yeah, we should be live again, even though
Yeah.
it's still
Yay.
borked.
Did we miss anything while we were down?
A Sonic ad, apparently.
I found an umbrella for my big friend.
Oh, are they sad because they're being rained on?
I don't know. For some reason, it didn't show me the pre-mission thing, because I think I accidentally jumped as I got there, and it just, like, weirdly messed things up.
There's fireworks. That's different. There weren't fireworks before.
I don't
Maybe.
understand.
And pop back in.
So what happens if you don't finish your current mission in time?
It just you get to restart. That's it.
The mission?
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
It's basically like a sandbox, like have fun and skateboard around and collect stuff, and also while you're here do some missions. So it's like very nice and doesn't really care about you being like incredibly skilled.
Don't want to do that.
So half the missions give you like way more time than you really need, which is very nice.
It seems appropriate that a skateboarding game would be pretty chill.
Especially if it's just about birds.
Yes.
Why is everything so broken?
I don't know. It's only been a week since we did this.
Cameras are broken now, so... Oh, maybe that fixed things? No? No.
But the sound is good?
The sound should be good.
Okay.
I haven't verified, but...
Oh, it's my face. And it wasn't. God, the settings menu.
Why can you see that? You shouldn't be able to see. Fuck. Fucking hell.
And then it's my face again.
Worthless pile of garbage.
You did it! You showed them a big number?
A big number.
I don't know, that's what it said. It said complete. Show us a big number.
My mission was to get a lot of points, and I did. So the mission was apparently just called show us a big number.
And then you killed yourself.
Not quite. Maybe. Oof.
Fuck. Can't figure it out. No faces. Oh well.
Okay.
Okay, I don't have a face on screen technically.
Damn it all. Yes, you technically do.
He does?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah,
I'm watching the stream and I don't see it.
Bottom right.
yeah. At the very bottom right of the gameplay window, I have my little bird.
Oh,
friend.
yeah.
It's his face. That is what Dom looks like in real life.
Yep. The camera's just the human you see is just my VTuber avatar.
Uh-huh. Correct. I can confirm that.
I've got little packs of dye in my beak.
Oh, are you gonna go
Packs of
screw things
dye?
up?
Yeah, I'm. Apparently, I am going to drop them in the smokestacks in order to create smoke signals.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. So I picked up a new game this week. on the Switch, which is to say, I picked up like 5 really old games on the Switch this week.
Oh, what game?
I got the Castlevania Advance Collection
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
because I love those games. And I didn't have an easy way of playing them that wasn't sitting at my computer on an emulator.
Yeah.
So now I have an easy way of playing those games. And actually, it's got some things that make it a little too easy potentially.
Like
Too
what?
easy.
So it's got a built-in rewind function. So if you can just rewind the last.
So it's like, it's got like emulator type like game breaking stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we went shopping today and we bought too much. You should not allow us to go into a Target. Like, especially not
We went
the.
to the Target to return something.
Oh, that's, yeah, it was your problem.
We did return it.
Yeah, but then you were like, oh, well, we just got money, and we're at Target, so what better thing to do with this money? than
Well,
spend
we-
it right here, right now.
We did intend to get new blinds, but it was not a large enough Target to carry blinds. So yeah, that involved us walking around, and then we found other things.
What'd you get?
Got a new salt safe.
Side note, next favorite segment, John's Target shopping list.
Yes.
Are we gonna help organize it?
I
No,
don't
that's what
think-
I'm doing
it
right
sounds
now.
like he doesn't need help. It sounds like he's gotten it pretty well organized.
Mm-hmm.
Honey container too.
Yeah. We fill that right now.
Yes.
But I filled it too high. So I can't close it without
Do you need me to
ruining
come
everything.
get some honey?
It would need to be a lot of honey that you would have to get.
I'll figure something out.
Okay. Go for it. I was trying to put it back in the container, but that's not easy.
No, that wouldn't be easy.
Yeah, we got that. We also, it's not the dollar section anymore because they have stuff up to like $5 or $7 or stuff. But like the area right inside,
5 below Target.
yeah, it is basically 5 below Target. And they've usually got some pretty good things there. Picked up a couple wooden paint your own things. So like a paint your own wooden submarine.
Nice.
Yeah. Just fun little things like that.
The cam is being somewhat uncooperative.
It's not the only thing being uncooperative today.
Yeah. I've got a nice 10-second video loop that I want it to play. And it does play it. Once. I have to manually restart it each time.
Oh, we'll just go into a video editing program. Take that 10-second clip and copy paste, and then just keep pasting.
I mean, that is technically one way to do that.
Yeah.
It is. I really don't feel like filling up I don't know how much drive space with 3 hours of that footage.
Oh, you don't need 3 hours. We never do a stream longer than an hour and 45 minutes.
Except when we do 25.
Yeah. But then you can just restart it. You just have to do it less.
Yeah. You just copy paste it 10 times and you can only do it once a minute.
Yeah. This is a great idea, Tim. Don't you agree?
And it even uses a lot of good math.
Yeah. Flawless math.
And as an engineer, you should really appreciate flawless math.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that basically your whole thing?
Isn't flawless math your job?
So it's just as well we don't have our cameras turned on right now. My cat just decided she wants to co-star again.
Oh, okay.
And replace your face?
Yep.
It really is quite impressive that she can do that. What with, you know. Hey, nothing works right now. I'm allowed to be mean, right? Isn't that how this works?
I don't actually know if that's true.
I'll let you know when my cat lets me see the computer again.
Oh, okay.
During the nesting season, the parents are busy providing brood usually consists of 3 or 4 young.
understand what I'm doing wrong.
Alright, so what's the requirement?
I have to fan bounce to this middle roof, which I have just done, and it's just like not giving it to me. But I've got it to go like once.
Have you successfully fan bounced to the vent roof?
I think that's the one that I managed to do once.
Okay. Because I feel like you might need to stay on the skateboard the whole time.
Maybe.
Maybe you need more fancy. Yeah, because you're not making it at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
The
do it.
problem is, I didn't press anything, but I still got like taken off the skateboard for it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
Hmm.
Someone left the call?
It was GG.
Oh, okay. We don't have a teapot anymore out, do we?
I mean, there's the TARDIS one.
Where?
I think when might be a better question.
Actually, that was Kristin.
Stepped on the squeaky toy. Hector left it out somewhere.
It happens. Well, if you don't succeed, you're in good company.
Okay.
Oh, you got the fan bounce to the middle roof.
Oh, okay. I think you
Hey.
were right, John. I can't tell, but I think.
I agree, you really shouldn't tell him if he was right.
Yeah. Keep that to yourself.
Oh, good. And now the fence all have the dye packets in them, so they're just like purple smoke.
So what is this signaling?
The other birds.
They know that when there's purple smoke, they should come to you?
No, but I have the feeling that the birds in this game just aren't very smart as a whole. So they didn't really think that far ahead. They were just like, birds will see it if it's purple.
Yes.
Although we did meet a seagull who's friends with Anthony. Anthony Hawk, as they said.
Ah, that's good.
Also, when you're creating your bird, one of the species you can pick is Tiny Hawk.
Tiny Hawk.
Yeah, actually, he is playing the only character that isn't like a type of bird. He's playing
It starts with like
pink.
species, and the first one is pink. Yeah, like
The others
get
are all
it.
like owl, tiny hawk,
like a barn owl. Like there's
Yeah,
like 50 owls,
sparrow.
raven,
Yeah.
kingfishers. I do appreciate there's also a character named Sam King because they're a kingfisher because Sam Fisher is a character from a different game.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is this? Oh, this is a new place.
You're
Yeah.
indoors. You're in an
Map
indoor
2
escape.
out of 3. Or, sorry, map 3 out of 5.
Oh. Yeah. And with the way the last one went, we'll have this game for 3 more weeks.
There's one subject that we haven't touched on yet, and it's one that you're supposed to be quite famous for.
Hello, Hector. What do you want? You want to be whacked in the face with your own ears?
I'm assuming he said absolutely.
I missed it over him being whacked in the face with his own ears.
Yeah, it's very difficult to hear what dogs are saying when you're right in the face of the enemies.
Yeah.
With the life. There's nothing that can be done.
Correct. It's just lost cause.
This
I
poor
told Tim
dog.
earlier, but Stephanie and I, about 2 hours before stream start, got back from a 6-hour car ride, visiting my family in Alabama.
Yeah.
This was Mizuki's first car ride that lasted more than like 10 minutes. And I just said it lasted 6 hours.
Yeah.
So that was fun. I brought my laptop. I was like, all right, cool. I can work on some of the Demolish One campaign and get some stuff done. And so the entire way up, I held her in my arms.
Yep.
And that's about it.
Yep.
On the bright side, on the way back, it was also kind of like that, but she was better. She actually sat down on her bed for a bit instead of just shaking in my arms the whole time.
Yeah.
At least she got somewhat used to it.
Yeah. Either that, or she was exhausted and could no longer keep her eyes open even if her life was in danger.
Either way, a plus.
Yeah.
So I recently learned that in the planning for Star Wars, the prequel trilogy, the original General Grievous was like a sexy cyborg lady.
Oh, that sounds
And-
fucking cool.
And it just makes me think about what would be different in the movie if it had been that instead. You know, the iconic line, "Hello there."
I thought you were
Oh,
gonna say, like,
gosh.
General Kenobi.
Hello there.
Honestly, all I am is like excited about the new Trigger Star Wars anime that's gonna happen.
It's out.
Oh, is it out already?
Yeah, yeah, that came out.
Some of them were good. Some of them were kind of unimpressive.
I mean, like, what I like about them is that they finally did the thing that I want, which is to turn Star Wars into a universe that can have multiple genres out of it. Because, like, from what little animation of it I saw, none of their lightsabers make sense. I think someone had a lightsaber umbrella, and it
Yeah.
was cool as shit, and I love it. Like, that's the kind of dumb bullshit I want.
Nice.
I'm
Yeah.
afraid there was really only one lightsaber umbrella thing. Most of the rest of it was just regular Jedi and Sith shenanigans.
That's fine. I mean, just like the general Stop yelling at me. I don't care. I'm in the middle.
Meow.
Of it.
Meow.
He's just sitting on the windowsill yelling.
Meow.
But the general lightsaber choreography and everything, I was like, yeah, this looks fucking great, and I love it.
Mhm. Oh, I mean, like, conceptually, the idea of Star Wars lends itself amazingly well to anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely applaud what they tried to do. I don't think the execution went as well as I hoped.
I'll take it. It's a first step.
Yeah. I definitely hope it gets to season 2. I just wish season 1 had been met
What the
potential
fuck are
instead
you
of
doing, man?
just
Sounds like attacking your window blinds.
Are you back if we left for 3 days? Stop eating
Probably.
the blinds, bro. What are you doing?
thinking this stream might not be one of our best.
What makes you say that?
Just a hunch.
This is the face of a man who has woken up and chosen violence. And has
Ah,
no
I
regrets.
see. No regrets.
Can you chill? Can you tell the stream at least why you're so mad? Stop! No, don't turn the camera.
He doesn't buy into your rules.
Yeah, apparently.
More like guidelines.
Oh gosh.
It's a different movie.
That's a different movie? What movie were we on?
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Ah, fair.
It's a movie about rebels fighting against an empire where everyone talks British and running around on ships that really should have been, sent to the junkyard ages ago, but somehow are the best in the area. And which movie were we talking about again?
Also, in a world where there's guns, there's quite a lot of sword fighting. In one of the movies, they go to a different realm, like a different dimension. They're teleported there.
I don't remember that happening in Star Wars.
That's because you haven't seen.
Yeah, it happens,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Is it that
Blanking
one
on
of
the
recent
name of
ones?
episode 8.
Oh. Timmy, did you mention that one to me?
Wait, 8?
Or them going into a different realm?
It happened briefly.
I thought it was in 9.
I don't think there was really a different realm in 9, just a whole bunch of backwaters and then an ancient evil temple.
What?
There's a whole lot of weird teleportation going on.
Oh yeah, there was definitely a whole lot of weird teleportation in there.
There's a whole lot of weird in 9.
Yeah,
There's a whole lot of 9 in weird.
yeah, so here's what happened. There were flashback scenes where at some point they started to be shared by the main character and the main antagonist, and at some point they realized they were shared, and then they started clipping into each other's worlds for no good reason.
Yeah, and then like handing stuff to each other through the Force.
Yeah,
It's a trash movie.
it really is.
Man, the Trigger anime is not significantly better than whatever that was.
And
So,
here's
yeah,
the thing, like,
I will
of
absolutely agree with that. The anime was a lot better than the sequel trilogy was.
Man, the bar is underground for that though.
and it's kind of sad because, like, cinematically, as far as the 3 sequel movies go, the second movie, or the 8th movie, I suppose, is the best of them. Like it.
Nine's no slouch either.
Cinematically, 9 didn't know what the fuck it was doing.
But it was
Like-
very picturesque while it was doing it.
Yeah, that's just photographically. Like, I'm talking about
Yeah.
the entirety of cinema, as in, like, in a vacuum, 8 is a pretty good movie. It's just a terrible movie off of 7, and 9 just completely tanks anything else it might have had going for it.
I love the thought of, like, in a vacuum, this movie is good. And that you mean, like, if it was the first movie ever invented, it'd be good. You're like, well, yeah.
But I mean,
the
like...
first movie ever invented had those effects, that'd be the best movie of all time.
No, I mean, like, story-wise, plot-wise, and cinematically, as a Star Wars film, it's actually pretty good. It's just terrible in the context of 7 and 9.
Yeah.
I will also say it would have been a very good movie in a vacuum, in that most of the space battle stuff doesn't work at all in an actual vacuum.
Wait, hold on. I thought Star Wars does take place in a vacuum. But I will say, anytime people are like, in a vacuum you wouldn't be able to hear anything, I'm like, yeah, but that's the most boring space battles of all time.
Well, yes, but see, that's one of the biggest issues with 8, is the fact that they forgot how a vacuum works when a character was sent out into one.
Well, but she's got the Force.
Yeah,
And that's a get out of jail free card.
Yeah. I mean, with the Force, you can hand things to your bestie.
Now, they should have killed her anyways, considering she was dead, like, as a
I can
person.
handle suspension of disbelief on, you know, hearing lasers in space. That's fine. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
It's when lasers start following ballistic trajectories for no apparent reason
Well, they're
that
heavy.
I get a little concerned.
I mean, apparently lightsabers
Actually,
are made out of, like, matter according to, like, all of the EU,
So
It's
technically,
space
Tim,
space.
I have an answer for you, and I hate that I have an answer for you, which is
I
that...
realize they are excited plasma and not actually lasers. It still doesn't work in a vacuum.
I mean, well, it's just everyone's
But
been using the Force.
here's the deal. They put some spin on it when they launched it.
Yeah, there you go.
If it curved left or right, maybe.
If it's
Down?
downspin.
No.
Yeah, it's downward spin.
Wait, weren't you bothered that it's a vacuum and it curved? So down isn't any different than left or right.
Yeah, it's just a direction. As long as it curves in a single direction, it's fine.
Didn't you read Ender's Game?
Yeah, the enemy is always down.
Shorthand for taking place in zero gravity space. Left, right, and down don't have any meaning. You are absolutely right, but there's still inertia to take into consideration.
Well, see, that's why they put spin on
If
it.
you want to go physics on this, I can go physics on this.
Well, I mean, the physics was that it looked cool, so they did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, for me, I'm just like, oh, that I can definitely suspend my disbelief on, because, like, it's weird, but sure. Maybe it's just because there are so many worse things in that movie that I wouldn't care at that point.
I mean, but there's also so many really cool things that, like, I know they break Star Wars, because you go, why didn't they do this any of the other fucking times? Like the hyperspace just nuke.
The hold-up movie.
Yeah.
So, rule of cool, yes, it did look cool, but here's
I
the
have
thing. They could have done that literally any other way and still had a cool explosion that wouldn't have completely broken canon.
But Tim, have you thought about if they had used the Force?
The Force has been used for less stupid things, or I should say for more stupid things.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the Force was supposed to be used for less stupid things. Also, when you say more stupid things, do you mean picking up a pair?
I mean, that was absolutely stupid. That was more horny than anything else.
I don't know if you said corny
The pair
or
was
horny,
not
and I don't
horny.
think I want to know the answer. I actually kind of like it being a mystery.
Let's see, the Force has been used to pull a Star Destroyer out of orbit and crash it into the planet just because the Force user was feeling cranky that
Oh,
day.
which movie was that?
That was one of the games, actually.
Oh, probably didn't happen. Unless it was Star Wars Episode 1 race, but that's canon.
Yeah. What game was
That
it?
game is canon.
Was it Force Unleashed?
I think it was one of the Force Unleashed, yeah.
Yeah, because that's absolutely not canon anymore.
I know it's not, but it's still an example of the Force being used for stupid stuff.
I mean, if we want to go based off of just the Force being stupid, then we can go Sidious came back to life and then used the Force from like a billion light years away to create a Force storm in the middle of space. That's pretty stupid.
Was that in movies?
No.
Okay. Because you said Darth Sidious came back, and I was like, I know that one happened.
Yeah, so see, the difference is instead of creating a Force storm, you know, hundreds of light years away, what he did was tackle.
Yeah, Dom, the difference between this and movies is that in the comic they actually explained how he came back. As opposed to somehow. No, because we don't know how he came back still. Like,
Yeah, somehow.
yeah, somehow.
They said it right there.
Somehow, Palpatine has returned.
I could not tell you what could have possibly caused that line to end up in a movie. Like,
Yeah.
Is it? You know.
Yeah.
I guess I understand because I'm in the middle of writing like a sequel campaign right now, and so sometimes you're like, okay, I want this plot point to happen, and I've got ideas about how it will. So I'll just write that in.
Oh yeah, that's a first draft thing. That's something
yeah.
that you write as your storyboarding.
Yeah.
Not on the opening crawl.
Well, here's what happened: is you do that, and then suddenly it's time to run the campaign, and then you realize you didn't quite change those things like you thought you did.
Yeah. Somehow, Thomas.
Somehow, Tom's character is alive still.
Yay!
That wasn't.
So we do
that
have
wasn't
an
true.
official canon answer for how Palpatine returned.
Didn't he just make a clone or something?
Wasn't
Yeah, he had a
it?
clone
Oh,
body
was
and he just
was it in the movie?
Consciousness to that when he died. And that's
Was
what
it
he
was it in the movie?
No,
Was
but it
it?
is in one of the canon books.
I thought you were going to say, but it is
Talking
important.
about cloning in the movie.
See, you know what I hate about the like dumb cloning thing, and like sending your consciousness to it? A character in the movies died from using force exertion by like making a hologram of themselves from kind of far away. And meanwhile, he just sends his consciousness into a clone. But good news, that takes the energy from your old body probably, so not your new one, so you can't die from it.
I stand corrected. It's not just in a book. It's in the expanded novelization of Rise of Skywalker.
So it's not even in the canon book. It's in the canon extension. Isn't enough to explain all the bullshit.
Scene. Yes.
Yeah.
It's in a book's deleted scene.
I love that way of explaining expanded editions. It's much better than author's cut, which a book I'm currently reading is. I like that.
I want there to be author's cuts
Highlight
of like a lot of other things.
Yeah.
I want to see the author's cut of the Bible.
I also really want
Oh gosh.
author's commentary.
Oh yeah, yeah. That would be pretty good.
I want to read Lord of the Rings, where like Tolkien just has like a bunch of like pages on top of stuff. I mean, like The Hobbit would be 6,000 pages by itself. So I don't actually want to read it.
But
But
can
like,
you
I want
imagine
somebody to
what
read the highlights?
additional information would be in the Silmarillion?
Man, he would tell you so much about some of the trees. I was gonna say that as a joke because he describes things, but then I remember the Silmarillion just has big trees.
I mean, not as much as the Hobbit talks
They're,
about
like,
trees.
unimportant. I mean, Silmarillion, I feel like they're more plot.
Well, yeah,
plot-oriented.
the trees in the Silmarillion actually matter. The trees in the Hobbit are there because he's a bad author at that point.
I mean, in fairness, if I remember right, a lot of his books were just like him writing for fun, not like.
Oh, yeah,
Silmarillion.
absolutely.
That's right. Silmarillion was never supposed to be a book. It was his like.
Well, yeah,
I
it's
remember
just the
like,
collections of hundreds of little stories and
but
reasons for
not that,
things.
I mean, like, it's his like, it's his writing for himself, so that he just has like the background to the world, so that he can cross-reference. Like, it's his own Bible, so that when he's writing other things, he knows
He has a
doesn't accidentally get it
consistent
wrong.
like world
Yeah.
history. and doesn't-
Mhm.
It's his like
Having
animation
consistency.
Bible.
But what gets me is that it's really not J.R.R. Tolkien's fault that The Hobbit is so detailed. It's his damn son's fault.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
is that the one who was like reading to his son, or like?
he wasn't reading it, he was telling it to him. He hadn't even written it as a story, but he had to write it down because he like forgot that the previous time he told it, he said that Thorin's coat was blue, and so he said someone else's coat was blue, and Christopher Tolkien was like, "But Dad, you said other detail."
Like, yeah,
And-
It's like, well,
fuck up.
go fuck yourself. Fine, it's blue.
Oh,
so he
I have
wrote
to
The
grind
Hobbit.
a red juice bottle, which is definitely juice.
Yep, that's definitely juice.
Yep.
It doesn't look like anything else. You usually cork juice, right?
That's what that way it keeps all the grape in.
Could be cranberry juice. It's not, and we know it's not, but oh, there was a different juice bottle back there that looked sort of like it was a potato juice.
Potato juice.
Yeah.
Can you make potato juice? Like, actually?
It's called vodka.
I know, but I mean, like, non-alcoholic. In the same way that wine is just juice.
I mean, I guess you could squeeze the liquid out of potatoes.
Sounds bad.
It,
It
it,
Sounds
be.
disgusting.
it would be.
Like, I really like potatoes, but that doesn't sound good.
I would say my relationship with potatoes is that they are fun. I would cook things out of them for sure, and they'd be great. I don't know if I would ever eat potatoes, and that's it, just potato. Uncooked,
like-
I mean.
Uncooked?
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But honestly, outside of some leafy greens and the occasional fruit, I also don't eat a lot of things just raw.
You ever microwave the grape?
Oh. I was gonna say raw fruit is frequently fine. And
Okay, if you have to pick one fruit that has to be eaten hot, but not cooked, just hot, what is it?
Oh.
hot but not cooked.
So, like,
Yeah,
just
so
warmed?
Like, warmed up. Apple.
Apple's probably fine.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Honestly, banana wouldn't be too bad either, assuming
Oh,
you like
would be
banana.
disgusting.
Warm banana?
I mean, cooked banana's super tasty, and... Yeah.
Cooked banana is okay. Plantains are better.
Yeah. Define cooked banana. Like, bananas when used as an ingredient in something, or do you just take a banana and put it over a fire?
I mean, I would...
and-
I mean, I've been at a restaurant that had plantain rice, but they definitely used bananas instead, and it wasn't as good, but it was okay.
Yeah.
Wild.
I mean, it's cheaper.
I think it should be oranges.
Warmed up oranges.
Yeah.
Warm
Just anything
oranges.
citrus. I think lemons should only be eaten warm.
lemons should be eaten more.
Grapefruit. I mean, I figured since we're not coming up with serious answers,
I think my
I'm not
new
entirely
idea,
sure that grapefruits are supposed to be eaten.
I think my new idea for a show is gonna be, you have like 5 just like fruits or something like that, and then you have 5 cooking methods, and then you just have to make 5 dishes out of them. But you can't use each one and cooking method more than once. So at some point you might have to just like saute the banana.
yeah, that's fine.
That makes sense.
I guess like one of them would just be like, "I'm sorry, you have to make this like mashed potatoes." And, like, I guess banana potatoes it is.
I mean, I think that's already been mentioned as a food crime on this channel before.
Yeah.
What about plantain potatoes?
Do you mean chips?
Plantain potatoes?
Do
You mean mashed
potato
plantains?
chips?
Or baked plantains?
Do you mean
Plantains
cooking?
that have been shaped to look
Oh!
like baked potatoes.
I thought you were saying plantained potatoes, as in potatoes that were cooked as though they were plantain. I was like, that's just potato chips. Except exceedingly thick.
Yeah. Chip's starting to sound like the British version. That.
Yeah.
No, I missed. No.
Yep. You did not succeed.
Are you gonna have to climb up again?
No. Here I am.
Ugh.
You do not have a lot of time.
I'll be a professional about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
On this try.
Yep. Nope. Oh! Look at that.
Nice.
We got a method to get up faster.
That's a good way. That's much faster.
Just gotta rise and grind.
I wish that had been said that way.
You succeeded!
Nice.
Just don't fall.
You having fun there?
Yeah. Just seeing little feet, like tilt. It's good.
Bonk. You really like putting yourself into a corner and then
It's
just
hard to
fucking
like slow
yourself.
down. Person wants to be an ornament because they are valued, forgotten, and finally brought roaring back into memory by crashing to the ground in a tragic climax. That's a lot to absorb. Are you
He's
okay?
got the cool S.
Yeah, he's got the SB.
Oh, he
yes,
does.
the Stussy.
I believe it is properly called the cool S.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, yes, I know it has a name.
Why is it showing you falling so many times?
I was like stuck. Oh. Wait. Oh, I have to roll to the freaking spot. Good gameplay. What did you say, Tim?
What spot?
Oh, the big glowing blue one.
Oh, I see it now. You're
Because
supposed
they
to
had an active
roll
strike.
there?
Yep.
Why wouldn't it let you get back on your board?
And then you gotta do a scrim.
Is fall off your board.
Oh.
Yep. We just
Scram.
need to reenact a sign that isn't physically possible because we are not made of glass or wood. How does it feel? feel like I want to take acting classes. Good. Alright, time to skateboard down the entire thing. No. No, damn it.
Gosh.
That was really close.
I'm watching a
And we're
video
all
of someone
equally
peel a
invested.
banana with a
God
knife.
damn it, John.
I've seen someone try to peel a banana with a vegetable peeler.
Did it work?
But why?
Because they needed to peel the banana. So they used the peeler. Why use your hands when you have a tool that'll do it?
Oh, I've seen this video.
But like, why would you peel a banana with a knife?
How do you peel a banana? Eat it.
Extra
That's-
fiber.
Yeah, fiber that you just that literally nothing can digest.
That is the purpose of fiber, yes.
That was a cool trick I just did.
I was gonna say, did it say to do the whole thing at once? Or since you've already skateboarded down to that point, could you just do the
Oh,
rest?
it's not a mission. I just wanted to do it.
Oh, okay. I can see that. That makes sense.
These flocks are a familiar sight during March and early April in most of the northern states and Canada.
No.
No!
I'm trying to get to the green chair, but I don't know an easy way to jump onto it. Yeah. That was definitely not it.
A little bit.
When the females arrive 2 or 3 weeks later, each decides which territory or which male she wants for the summer. Females are easily distinguished from males by their stoop grooming and by their
No.
double shoulders.
Damn it.
Well, you made it onto the desk.
Bonk.
And then I almost made it onto the chair.
Females do not sing like
Believe it or not, skateboarding as a bird is hard.
a number of sharp calls.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, I bet it's the ukulele. You know what? This is a super good angle for changing.
When the males arrive on their nesting ground, the flock scatters.
Aw, no more
Each
uke.
male selects a small territory in the marsh.
Gotta. What's...
He drives the other males away and
Okay,
sings and
okay.
his scouting
Stop! Please! Stop! Stop moving! Please! What
You
is
have done this to
happening?
yourself.
What is going on? How am I going up now?
Is your balance all messed up now that there's no ukulele?
You see, secretly it was the ukulele that was holding you back. Now you can't stop.
Yeah, apparently. Need to jump a little early.
How many more tries do you think it'll take him?
To get to the green chair?
Yeah.
Oh.
think you're starting hearing some numbers soon.
I'm gonna say 2.
Wow, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
And 3.
Notice how I just say that every time you say something remotely kind?
And now we know what you consider remotely kind.
Bonk.
The bar is underground.
I assume you mean tries to be when he actually intentionally jumps off the ramp towards the chair.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's a jump, or that's a attempt. Because, it wasn't how many
Otherwise,
times
you've
does it
gone
take to
through
get up
all
to
3 of
the
them
place to jump?
right now, falling off the board.
Why did that not fly?
I'm gonna say he's gonna fall off the board like 7 more times.
I refuse to make an estimate on that.
That is the only estimate I've gotten so far about hitting the green chair.
No,
I said
Kristin said
3.
3.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I missed that.
And that's 1.
So-
Tim, what are you doing?
Brood usually consists of
I'm
3
gone.
to 4 young.
Tim?
Tim!
Tim fall asleep on stream again?
I couldn't hear him.
Oh, okay. I thought you fell asleep on stream.
Can you still not hear Dom?
Still pretty quiet.
Hmm.
Not quite for me.
Me neither.
Can you hear this, Tim? Is this enough for you, Tim?
It's very loud.
Try getting a little bit closer.
I literally can't. Also, I did hit my eye with the pop filter.
I know it's not nice to laugh, but still gonna do it.
But when food is scarce, they may attack other birds.
Best thing you've
That's
ever said to him.
You trying to pick up some fancy?
I'm gonna try to just like get some speed from the top.
Yeah.
See, this is what's gonna get it for me. I'm gonna get it first try. No, no. I haven't even gotten out yet. It was a lie. I was just getting some fancy, actually.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
How do you get fancy?
Going downhill or like doing certain tricks. I don't know why my jump is like not pushing me outwards anymore.
Because you're
Yeah,
doing
that
it
was
with
my-
like minimal fancy.
Yeah, but I don't think I had that much fancy the like first couple of times I tried it.
I don't think it's fancy that gets you speed. I think it's speed that gets you speed.
No, well, fancy is your max speed.
Young red-tails are nearly full grown, and they are learning to fly.
Yeah. You'll notice when he has full fancy, he goes a lot faster. I mean, he can still stop and do dumb things like just stand on the edge of his fucking skateboard. Down you go. Oh,
Is there like a different way to get onto this chair that looks easier?
is there a need to get onto the chair?
Yes, there is a clothing on the chair for me to grab,
Oh, gotcha.
and I want it.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
I love that you just fly over it every single time
Yeah.
you try and do that.
Yeah.
like,
You like it
actually
because
every
it's funny or
time.
because I keep trying to do it.
A little of both.
No.
Yeah, the fact that you can get, or you can keep fancy on a stall is absurd.
I mean, it's like your momentum, but not physical momentum, but like your mental momentum, I guess. Like
Yeah.
your confidence. No way to get there from here. guess I just gotta be good first try.
Mm-hmm. Yes. First try.
There we go, first try.
So that was your second one. So I'm out.
You put too much confidence in me, which is to say you put some amount of confidence in me.
Wait, so that was only the second one?
By my reckoning,
Okay. Well, then I'm still in the game.
yeah. All right, you can do it. Go. That was not what I meant by go.
The best part is that like there's a bit of delay, so like by the time you said go, bird.
By the time you said go, bird.
That had already happened. Okay. Thank you.
So Kristen's out too.
Yep.
Landed on my feet though.
That's cool. And then you lost all your fancy.
Sure did.
Hmm.
This game is hard. It's hard to be a bird on a skateboard.
I like how it's all this for some clothing.
Yeah. It's very important.
You want to be a naked bird?
Oh. I mean, you at least went in the correct direction that time.
Yeah, right. I swear, I'm like hitting the jump button and it's just like I'm not even hitting it. I've already held it, which you're allowed to do, and I'm releasing it. So it's as quick as possible, and it just like feels like it takes a second. No.
Oh, I love it.
Why is that what happened?
Oh, your fancy gun.
I think that's also partially because I'm going uphill.
Yeah. Yeah! Now time to fuck this up.
Yeah, I'm taking my time for it.
Still gonna fuck it up. Hey!
Okay, this camera angle is not exactly helpful.
Oh, you fall off your board? Now you're dead.
No! You're so close! Can you roll?
There we go. Oh, it wasn't even close, it was skateboard.
Oh, okay. You got holy wow.
Hey, I should check this out. Crap. Oh, you know, let me land first. Okay, now we can check them out. Got like ink on the wheel supports or whatever they're called.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah.
A turtle shell. Alright, I'm Bowser now. I'm work Bowser now.
Bowser.
There we go. I'll just be as mismatched as humanly possible.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mhm.
Gotta get points.
Yeah. I don't know why I said that.
Show me a big number. Oh, you gotta land it to get the big number.
John, you didn't make this game. You can't decide that.
Hey, you landed something.
I can do that sometimes.
Sign's pointing towards no.
Don't fucking say anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's I'm just here now. I just want to score points and get numbers. Why did that happen? I'm gonna invent a new skateboarding trick, and it's just gonna be called taking the L.
Still at 200 of 30,000.
Yep. Nope, at 400 now.
Ooh.
Nice.
You have 24 seconds to get 29,300 points.
I was gonna say, heard your brain doing some math for a little bit.
Well, the number that you need is just so big compared to what you have.
Yeah.
See, that would be a good way of doing things if you had succeeded previously. I guess you can still keep going.
Your combo is going, so I just have to get 30,000 points all at once.
Yeah.
And then it just like decided I to stop my momentum.
I can't wait for you to just fuck up and then lose all of the points.
Yeah, same.
Why isn't it showing points?
It is
So
on the left side. So he hasn't
Yeah.
finished the trick yet. So if he fucks up at any point now, it's all those points that he's gained are over.
Yeah,
Oh,
now I'm gonna go
gosh.
for 50,000 just because John thinks I can't do it. Alright, you saved. I saved it! I saved it!
You did! You did! Oh! Somehow.
I didn't get 50,000, but 45,000 was pretty good.
Yeah,
I literally don't know how that happened, but I'm okay with it.
nicely done.
I love how often you just die.
Yeah.
Now you're just planting things
Yep,
in this
planting
random,
seeds.
in this
Why?
office building.
Yeah, because the only organic thing in here is the corn chips. Like, you're not even keeping up with the narrative.
I did read that, I just don't understand why you would plant seeds in there. Why don't you just
Actually, you
plant
should
it?
just eat the seeds instead of the. I mean,
I think you guys are really overestimating the thought process of
herbs.
birds.
Oh, you're fucked.
That's okay, I got yeeted.
Yeah.
Nope.
And again.
Stop.
And
Stop.
You must like it in there.
Oh.
I'd like to go now, please. Please?
Nope.
I'll reset.
So you got 8 seconds.
Maybe I just doesn't feel perfect.
So you got 0 seconds.
I almost got there. I believe the reason we are planting seeds is really because this place is lifeless and pale, and it's an office building.
Fair enough. Should probably end maybe after this.
Yeah. I'm gonna get this next try, so we're basically done already.
So the next try. The try after this.
How dare you? It's right here. I can see it. I've done nothing to you. And this is how I'm... That word that I'm trying to think.
Thanked.
Yeah. I'm very tired. There we go.
Power drive.
Wow, it took this try. Isn't that wild that it took this try, the first try?
Definitely the first try. All right. Well, thanks everyone for coming. We'll see you next time. Tim might be awake.
You might.
Maybe not.
See you later, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.